I'm going to be drawing Ornament, which is day 17 of Inktober. The ornaments are pretty small here, and it looks like she's the main drawing, but actually the main is here. Anyways, let's rewind the time and check out what I did. Alright, welcome back to another day of daily sketching, and today's topic is Ornate, or Ornament, or Ornate, or however you pronounce it. I'm gonna draw a so hard to say. Corinthian pillar for my pillars. But before that, I wanted to draw a mother figure in the middle because I wanted to make something magical, I guess, motherly, godly, godlike. I'm gonna just start with this first. So, but then I might smudge it. No, whatever. Let's just start with this. First line of the day. Don't forget about her ornate piece head. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some hairlines here. I'm gonna add more details towards the edge because I imagine it's like a curvature. You know how like when something is curved, there's more details on the curved edge because it's like concaved, convexed, whichever one it is. Let's draw the outfit. I do want to add more details and creases here and there. Why don't we go ahead and try the first Corinthian pillar drawing here. Let's draw a nice one first. Okay, so there's the design here. I'm like trying my best to capture what's going on. Like, can you believe that they've done this like by sculpting? Like, you know how hard that is? You know, back when I was younger, I loved modern architecture only, like with their super straight structures and everything. But then now that I'm older, I realized how much this carvings on the pillar means so much. Like, making this is no easy feat. Someone out there, some random dude, they sculpted this pillar design up here. Okay, maybe I should have done a bigger drawing of this. God, that's so hard. I am struggling on this one, guys. Okay, the next one is the silhouette, which is like a nice flowy flower-like outwards lettuce-like thingy, if you know what I mean. And then some details. Does that look good? I don't know, it's really hard to tell. Next level, which is the final level, thank God already. This is just a bunch of small leaves falling in front like that. And there's like a ring that puts thing into one, and just a bunch of these lines. Why am I doing this freehand, you might be asking? Good question. I want to ask that myself as well. Should have done using rulers, would have been nice. But hey, actually, that's looking pretty good. Now it's just about adding the lines here, the pillars. Alright, that's one pillar down. I need to draw 3 more of these. Why don't I draw the Ionic pillar on the edge here? Because it's easier to draw. Now, Ionic is like less extravagant than the Corinthian. So if you've seen like if you've seen the Colosseum, the Colosseum's first floor pillars, they're like the basic design, which is called the Doric. The second layer is Ionic, which is the one I'm drawing right now. And the third layer is the Corinthian. The reason why it's leveled that way is because the first layers are for people who's going to be fighting these beasts and monsters and each other, the gladiators. And the second layers are like for people like, you know, upper middle class man people. And the third layer is for like the emperors and the rich people. So that's why the rich people get to see the more beautiful design, and the other lesser people, they get to see the other boring designs. Then again, I mean, in today's standards, just having one of these is already an extravagant thing to do. That's it though, that's it. That's it for Ionic. Isn't that nice? Nice and simple. Let's draw round 2 of the Corinthian ornates, or the ornaments, or whatever it's called. Is that proportionally right? I'm measuring it. Yeah, okay, that's about it. Let's actually add in some point markers here. so I don't mess it up. This is also very useful for like drawing eyes as well, just drawing point markers on the parts that you wanted to keep the proportions similar. I'm just trying to copy what I've done here to sort of keep the visual balance between these two. And guess what? I'm miserably failing, because this is an imitation of imitation. Now I'm going to diverge from the topic just a bit because I brought up the topic of imitation of imitation. That's exactly what AIs trained on AIs are being like. AIs being trained on real information and data, yeah, those are good data. And that's why they're more accurate. But if you let AI train on data made by AI, you know what would happen? Bad things happen, because clearly the side oh man, it's might have screwed it up actually. Yeah, clearly the side proportions are not the same. I guess I didn't measure the side proportions, so that's on me. But all right. Ah man, all right. This is taking so long. To think that I have to color this later, I'm not looking forward to it. I am struggling, guys. Oh man. Oh man, okay. I can't call myself an architect if I can't draw this. Okay, why don't I go ahead and draw the inside here and draw the supporting pillar looking thing. Like these things here. I think that's an ornate as well. A design, a visual interest, visual cues, visual whatever. Let's color her first. I could totally use a dark gray, but I don't want to ruin the drawing just yet. Okay, cool. That's actually some 3D form shaping in. Why don't I use the darker one as the other one fills up its ink on these design here. Wait, how do I color this thing? Let's left side. Darkest part here. It looks like it looks like it's made out of chrome now, even though it's not really. So I'm gonna color in the darkest part, which is usually the edges, sort of filling in the details. That high contrast looks really nice. I think I'm gonna do that by adding in more here. How's that look? Wow, okay. It's doing its thing. And of course some shadows. I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna draw here first. So the lights are coming from here, so I think there'll be more cast shadow here. The shadow should be deeper here. Let's blend in the edges a bit, because this is looking a little too chrome-like. I need to keep this low pressure. The problem is, as I'm going to the middle, I am applying pressure. This is really hard, guys. This is harder than it looks. Let's work on the ionic ones. This one's a little bit easier. And the lines. Okay, cool. So, it's not that I'm lazy that there's less detail on the edges. I want the middle part to have more focus, so it's less detailed. And also the ink is running. Yes, it's an excuse. You figured it out. I think the lack of ink might actually help me detail this better. Now this part should be all shadows. I'm gonna keep it dark. And something that's protruding at the front, we'll keep it really dark. And I guess I could call it done, I think. Maybe, maybe not. It's looking a little too flat. I think I will add in some horizontal weight here. Let's try the bottom first. Maybe here as well. That's it for today's Inktober. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I might have challenged myself for the ornament drawing. As you can see, good enough, I guess. It's ornaments. I'll spend more time practicing one day. So check out my other videos, and I'll see you guys in another video, maybe day 18, which is today's video, which I've been doing 3 videos a day, but yeah, whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Bye bye, see you later, bye bye.